Basketball was this tonight, the competition level between the teams?
It was intense. I feel like every team comes and plays hard, but you play as hard and you got talent along with it that can match us. It's going to be a great game, especially on the road. Boston is a historical franchise and a historical arena, so you knew the crowd was going to be ready for it. So it was a great game for us.
How much does it benefit you to play a playoff game of caliber, a playoff caliber game like this, in terms of getting to where you want to go throughout the course of the season?
I mean, it's good for us, but, we can just play who's in front of us and try to focus on us as much as possible. But tonight is one of those games where, it's going to be up and down, a lot of lead changes, a lot of ebbs and flows in the game because it's a little different with a team that want to do the same things we do. Mm-hmm. So, they prepare different, they scheme different, they guard is different. So I think it was just a clash of two great teams with great preparation and detail.
On that offensive rebound for you guys, how much of your job is to just try to kind of drag two bodies down on the team? Because that seemed to kind of open up for on the foul shot.
Yeah, usually the two guys that's at the free throw line, they usually just pinch in anyway. So I didn't think I did anything special. I think the guys at the wing is supposed to come in and box out the shooter. And grab that long rebound if it bounces that far. But Draymond, I guess, caught everybody off guard and was able to get that rebound. But I had nothing to do with that play.
Do you feel like you set the tone in terms of getting to the free throw line and creating opportunities and being kind of the X factor?
I think I just got shots up tonight. Mm-hmm. I could have been more aggressive getting to the cup, but I shot some quick ones. But it's a couple times they got their hand in there and bailed me out a bit. But and all in all, I like getting shots up.
Kevin, was embracing your aggressiveness. What were you looking for, and what was your mindset overall when you're getting your shot and getting to the line?
I'm just trying to get to my spots as much as possible.
Steve said leading. Go ahead.
They were kind of dragging DeMarcus into a lot of action tonight. It's really the first time DeMarcus has faced this. What did you think?
I think he was great. I think it's rough when you got quick point guards coming at you like that. Kyrie, Terry Rozier. They coming downhill at you. I thought he did a great job of moving his feet, blocked a couple shots at the rim, rebounded well. I like where he's at. It was his fourth game, and got to guard guys like that in the pick and roll. So he only could get better from here.
So you said leading up to this game, the opponents you played were decimated by injuries. Maybe you needed a game like this. What does that mean as you guys bring that win streak to 10?
I guess it's just good for us to come in here and grind out a W. We'll forget about it in the morning, but for us tonight, that game was good. Everybody felt good coming in here and knowing that we haven't played with this type of intensity in a long time, especially on the road. So it was good to feel that, but we know this it's a little different than any other game, especially with this team in this building. So hopefully we just build on this and keep growing and keep getting better.
You've seen a lot of Kyrie over the years. Does it ever get any easier going toe-to-toe with him?
No, he's special. And special players, they tend to get better as the game goes on and as you play against better players. And he's one of those special players.
So, the league is better than it has been in a long time.
Yeah. That's a long conversation we can have, but I just feel like you see a lot of young players coming up. You see a lot of the older guys are 31, 30 years old, as opposed to when I came into the league, my vets was Kurt Thomas. He was like 38, you know what I'm saying? So you imagine that on the team, you got your veterans are 31, 32, and your young players are 18, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of youth, a lot of energy in your locker rooms, from the first team to the bottom team, and I think that's good for the league. There's a lot of scoring, there's a lot of fast-paced play, a lot of highlights, and, a lot of athleticism. So it's a great time to be an NBA player, and they're giving us a lot of money to play, too.
Charles Barkley said 2 days ago, they say championship.
Charles Barkley.
The Celtics, along with the rest of the league, are chasing you guys. How far off are they from where you guys are at your game?
I don't even look at it that way. I feel like we can be beat by anybody if we're not locked in. Mm-hmm. So I tend to look at it that way, and that's just a respect level I have for every team. And obviously, we got lineups that favor us a little bit. But I respect every team, and I think play is tough. If we're not locked in, we can be beat. So this team is a championship caliber team along with a few others.